Hello and welcome to Gierok Farms. In today's video, Daddy's gonna cut out a new mineral feeder out of this log. It's gonna look like a mini canoe, like a traw. Well, we gotta think about how we're gonna do this. We're gonna shave off one side. So what should we do? Maybe this had to be the top. No, it looks a little wider this way. So we got this notch in here. Should that be down? Maybe the notch should be down, because we got to take that out anyway. So I didn't get my cut perfect, but as I was cutting and realizing, it turned on me a little bit. Where this is going to be, the ground is not going to be perfectly square and level. It's going to be in the dirt, and basically we just either turn it one way or the other way just so it doesn't tip over. For depth, sometimes I'll use the lettering on the bar. So I sink it in all the way to the T, roughly. That gives me a good gauge of how deep I want to be. Made a bunch of relief cuts, so we're going to try with an axe here to break these off. I mean, if you whittle around long enough, you could probably do it without an axe, but this is white pine, and it's dried out a bit, so I think I don't know, maybe the salt to help preserve it a little bit. That's what they call a double-bladed axe, and I probably virtually never used it. I bought it in case I need it. But like a splitting maul would work good too. I could get this all out with the chainsaw, but it'd be whittling a while. Pretty much just make sawdust out of whatever the bar touches. But the best part about some trawl like this is it isn't going to rust. It costs us virtually nothing. The one I got up there, that must be over 10 years. You remember when I made that or not?
Yeah, it's been so long.
I mean, you were pretty small.
Yeah, it must have been really little.
But I just got this brainstorm one day, and I thought, well, I can do this. That was before I was doing any carving. But right out there. better than it needs to be.
Finished product.
And if it was a piece of white oak, it'd be that much better, but it would took longer. Cut is good. But this stuff now, and we cleaned it up like this, it's dry out, and I'm assuming the salt would help preserve the wood. Petrified,
Yeah,
almost look like
stone.
rock.
Yeah.
That other feeder up there, the ends are busted out. That's really all that's wrong with it. But I think we got this big enough so you could set a salt block in here.
Mm-hmm.
It certainly looks like it. At least it'd fit on the one end anyway.
So what's the name of it? Gierok feeder? Patent pending. Gierok feeder. Call 1-800 Gierok feeders. It's yours.
Well, the way everything costs today, even though we use about one chainsaw tank of fuel, that's nothing.
So now that Dad got that feeder done, we're going to take it up to the pasture right away, clean out that old feeder, put some new mineral in this one, and check the cattle while we're up there and check the water as well. So we're going to head up there now and get that taken care of. Here's the old feeder, and like we were saying down there really isn't a whole lot wrong with it other than the ends kind of blew out, and that's probably at least a decade and a half old, I'd have to guess. And that's a long time for a log to last, especially out here in the elements. But like we were saying, we think the salt and the mineral kind of petrified it and preserved it in a way. But we got to clean out that mineral, and then we'll set up the new one. Somebody's already interested. Now up here in this feeder, these guys are getting a trace mineral salt block, and then they're also getting that dry cow mineral. And it's something extra we like to do. It's just, I think if you're gonna have cattle, you might as well throw some decent nutrients at them. Anyways, this feeder is a little shorter, but we did make it deeper. So I think this should be nice. We'll be happy to see if it purifies like the old one and lasts another decade or two. I'm gonna kind of leave it in that divot like that, so that when the cows find it, they don't go pushing it around. We'd hate for them to roll it over. Hopefully this works out where it is. That other one we'll throw up by the main gate before we leave. But we got the well going too while we're up here. And how we do that is we got a generator, and we just put a certain measurement of gas in there based on how full the tank is. And that way we can just leave. And when it runs out of gas, then it'll stop filling. It'll stop running the pump for the well. Some beautiful water. And it's also working out well. The cows are out grazing now after the sun went over the hill. So I should be able to count them all pretty easy. We're supposed to have 17. So we got 1, 2, and then up there on the hill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. All 17 cows are accounted for. On our way out, we'll drive up there, kind of take a closer look at the rest of the herd. And these two down here look good. They look fine. Everybody seems fine from a distance here. They're all grazing, but we'll give them a check on our way out. Man, is it peaceful. Gotta love watching cows on pasture. We want to thank all you guys for watching the video. We really appreciate it. If you got anything to say, leave a comment down below. If you know somebody that might like the video, share it with them. Also, if you want to see more of us, go check out our other social media pages like Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to send us something, we have a P.O. box. All that information is down below in the description. But that's going to be it for the video. Let us know what you think of the feeder. Make sure to check out our other videos.